Hello, all the LinkedIn members and my colleagues. Today I'm going to show you one of my key project which I implemented for SCM department. You can say the purchase department as a buyer. And currently I use Power BI, MySQL, MS Access, Power Query tools for this overall stuff for this project. So let's get into it. So this is how report looks like. So first one is incoming report in which you have daily tracking and monitoring of the receipts and the GRN itself. The second thing is SCM planning. In this report, you have daily stock, daily open purchase order, daily shortages for the month, automatic forecasting, automatic scheduling by using SOB master. So considering the share of business of suppliers, you have requirement available automatically. The third one is inventory monitoring. In this report, you have daily inventory tracking and monitoring and daily data for the stock levels tracking and monitoring. The fourth one is vendor receipts. In this, you have vendor performance in the graphical view, movements in this report for the tracing of wrong posting or the for the stock topics. You can use this movement reports for the analysis point of view. The FG planning itself, this is the report which shows you how much FG you can produce from the available raw material. So I have created the in-depth solution for this particularly report, so I can show in a later post. Then the seventh one is the stock monitoring. So this report traces daily PO stock demand. So it is like you have analysis of material of how much material was in risk, and you can say for which material you have to take action for. So or the you must have the alternate source, or you must have different strategy for the material. You can have that decision making by using this report. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to the incoming report. Yeah, so what is incoming tab? In incoming tab, first of all, you will see the last refreshed date and time of the report, and also you can able to check what is the value of material received from different suppliers, which are the components and their values also the within this time frame. Like we have database from 2023 to 2025. So you can have a filter out things like how much so this is the GRN, because report type is GRN. When I want to check the gate entries, I can go to the gate entry. It will gives me the gate entry, so you can see the changes in values. So, how much GRN has done within this time frame, and what is the PBO? You can say this is also PBO because we are filtering the GRN. So, what is the value of PBO and the value of component we have, quantity of component we have received within this time frame can be filtered out. So if I want to check how much material or which material is the or has dispatched from RT gear, so I'll just click on it, and it will filter out the components which are dispatched by RTK gears to the supply to the current factory. Then if I want to check how like how many suppliers or which supplier is responsible, or which suppliers has dispatched this material. So if I click on the material, I can filter out suppliers. So if there is one supplier, it will show the one supplier. If there is more than one supplier, it can also filter it out. Like you can see, the Vaishnavi Enterprises and the Swapnil Coils had dispatched this component, and what is the value and how much the number of lots the supplier takes to dispatch. For coming to the filtration part, so I have given filter for the on the basis of buyer, how much PVU we had or we have, and the also we have commodity filter out here. Like Saurabh Kausudikar is responsible for consumables and rubber components. So these are the suppliers for consumables and rubbers, as well as these are the components which we have received in this time frame, and the value of that overall GRN value is 35.94 million. So this is for the daily tracking and monitoring of material which is being, or which is going to be received in factory. So that also can be done in this report. And if we have to filter out particularly single supplier, then there are some slicers provided also. So if there are also filter for the material component description, like GRR8, I know this thing, so it can filter out. Also the component we can filter out, also suppliers we can filter out. So that is in the incoming part. Coming to the second part, which is SCM planning. In SCM planning, we have one report which is material status. This report is usually for the current month scenario, like in this month what is going to happen and what has happened. So first of all, we have reported, this report is recorded on daily basis. Then I would like to introduce the concept of alarm, risks, safe and stock out. First of all, the alarm is the stock level when it is going to hit your safety stock. So that is the alarm scenario. So second thing is the risk scenario, when the stock levels drop your below the safety stock. So that is the risk level. The stock out is when your material is zero, and safe is when your material is above safety stock. So that is the safe quantity. So these are the status. If first of all, if the buyer wants to take a follow for this month, so what will he do? He will filter out his name, and he will check what is the stock out for this month, and what is the risk for this month. So on this basis, he can filter out the vendor and take the follow of the particular vendor for that component. In this report, he can see the material description, what is the requirement, what is the safety stock, what is the current stock, what is the reach of material, like how many days material we have in hand, how much material we have received in this time, like and the open PO for this material, as well as the shortages for this month. So that can be done in this report. So also there are lots of things given to this report, like so if there are the two suppliers, then the names are also mentioned like this, GRR and SCM itself. So as the buyer can take follow-up as per that. So you can see the reach of material is the 3 days, 7 days and 9 days, and the open PO for this components, as well as the commodity is visible. These components comes from the gold commodity, and the buyer can filter out the material description vendor. These are the things. So in short, this is the status of the material and open PO stocks. So this is the basic thing when the buyer wants to take follow-up. So that that is the main case in this scenario. Then second thing is forecasting. In this report, this is automatic forecasting of the component on the basis of demand plus safety stock minus current stock or the opening stock. So on this logic, the overall forecasting has been done. So it's like you have forecasting of the material on the basis of demand and safety stock, which can which maintain the safety stock at the end of the month. Like you can see, our demand for M1 month one was a 406 and safety stock was a 100 and stock was 55. So the overall forecast is 451 and the balance will remain as the safety stock. You can see the this forecasting tries to maintain the safety stock at the end of the month. So that is the case for this forecasting, as well as this report gives you the inventory value forecasting in terms of like you have inventory forecasting. This is like inventory forecasting. On forecast you have the inventory value, on this forecast you have inventory value. So in month one you have 161 let's say million, and in month two you have 173 million. So this kind of material or this kind of PVU you are going to hit in this month. So that is the inventory forecasting for that month. Also this forecasting also comes with the SOB multiplication. So when it comes to the suppliers, you can filter it out. When you filter it out, then it is automatically going to multiply the demand with the share of business, and as per that you can give the forecast to suppliers. So this is only basic common you can say forecasting method, but so it is the basic thing for the forecasting. At advanced level we can add up to lots of things, like considering the lot size, lead time, and the weather specific issues related to forecasting. Germany, what we can say is Christmas month forecasting, then China's holidays, so New Year holiday. So this can be considered, and as per that the forecast can be manageable. And the second thing is inventory. So this report automatically gives you inventory report on a daily basis, so that the SAP stock and the inventory is regularly getting recorded into our database. So on that basis you have supplier wise value of inventory, you have commodity wise value of inventory, you have buyer wise value, and you have component level in-depth analysis of the inventory. So as well as you have storage locations and the buyers for the particularly inventory value. So you can have that look. So for the Saurabh, or you can say for the Rohit Gunskar, the inventory value is 124 million, and the bifurcation on the basis of suppliers, on the basis of commodity, is in such a way. And these are the components which are which are contributing to this inventory value. Then coming to scheduling part, so this is the forecasting, this is scheduling. So 5, 10, 15 and 20 will be the forecasting for the suppliers. So already this forecasting comes with the SOB multiplication, because we have maintained one SOB master. So on that basis you can have the scheduling of the components. So if the component volume is less than 100, then it will be automatically give the first week as a priority, and then other week as a 0. So that conditions can be maintained into the Power BI, and that can be done. I'm showing you the very basic level of the report or the dashboard in this video, because I have limitation of database, because this database is not the valid database. This is custom database created by myself. So that's all. Coming to inventory monitoring. So what is inventory monitoring report? So in this report we have daily inventory dumps, daily you can say stock dumps with respect to the storage locations, So on this basis, we can track the day wise stock for the particular material with respect to the locations itself, and this can be useful for how the stocks or you can say that stock levels are going on when it comes to the stock as per the stock policy. So in this dump, as we can see, we have everyday dump of SAP stock. This is month wise, this is year wise, and we have historical data of 1 year stock. So on that basis, how the system stock is kept, or you can say the trend for the stock, we can analyze here. So we can filter out it by using the buyers. This is quantity. In terms of quantity, I'm showing you. So we can filter out by using buyers. We can filter out using the time stamp or between the time line. So I want to just for the June to August inventory, and this is the stock scenario. So I want to check the material stock for expired material. I want to check the stock trend. So for this material, we had enough stock. Then this material also we had enough stock. So why this report is important? This is important for sudden stock decrease or increase. So somehow we have rejection or we have something dip into the stock. So that can be analyzed by using next report, and that can be also useful for the buyers, that how many stocks they are keeping. So the historical data gives the analysis of where we was and where we are and how we are managing our stock levels when it comes to the audit point of view. So these kind of stuffs really helps for the buyer and the SCM team to answer the questions and answer the scenario which we for which we kept stock. Yeah, so I'll just apply filter on this storage location. So you can see here, so for the maybe for main stores we had stock enough, and then we move to the this stock is having issue. So why this happened? So that is the analysis can be done on this scenario, on this report. In this report we also have this is a stock graph, but we also have inventory value. This is a stock number of stock we had and the inventory value we had. So on the 8th of July, the inventory which I was holding in main store is 5.25 million, and that this report is saying. So this is very important to analyze the patterns, commodity wise stocks, commodity buyer wise stocks, location wise stocks. So this is very basic Power BI dashboard which I created, but when it goes to advanced level, I can plot the GIT inventory, raw material inventory, FG inventory, subcontracting inventory. So this can be tracked on the different reports or on the different charts itself. So currently I'm showing you the only the what we can say basic level of Power BI report, because I have limitation because this database is not valid database. This is a fake database. Yes, coming to the inventory report, when we click to inventory, we have lots of things together. So the day-wise inventory tracking and monitoring, the 540 was inventory at the opening of August, and currently we have inventory of 519 million. So this is a tracking and monitoring of inventory on the day-to-day basis. So same thing is replicated here. So what is the component-wise inventory levels? How the commodity inventory trend is going on. So that can be analyzed on day-to-day basis. So this is only the day-wise. We can plot it on month-wise also, as well as the year-wise inventory trends. So in Power BI, like you can see the on the start of quarter we have less inventory. Then we in December the inventory was a little bit high compared to October. In January itself the inventory was too high, and then we control inventory up till the April, and then also then inventory peak to the in July month. So that is how the flow we can analyze when it comes to the inventory. So on this historical data we also can predict where we are going in terms of inventory. We can plot the inventory target levels, inventory minimum maximum levels, so that we can have overview of inventory, whether it is exceeding the inventory targets mentioned by or the as per the stock policy of organization or not. So that is the also main case we can track and monitor in this report. I think this will be helpful for the lots of buyers and managers to have control over the inventory. So when you are tracking and monitoring the database, you are tracking and monitoring the system on day-to-day basis. When you are checking everything, when you have a report available that you are going in the wrong direction or you are going in the right direction, so the control can be done on the early basis, or the you can say the proactive basis you can take a control. So this is how the inventory report looks like. Coming to vendor receipts is similar to the what we can say inventory report. We have a vendor receipt database, and this is only showing the how a vendor is dispatching material in terms of quantity, in terms of value. When I click this bar, then I can get the value with the quantity. If I want to check this day-to-day on the day-to-day basis, so coming to the to August month. Yes. So if I want to check how this Balaji Engineering dispatch material, so as you can see in 2024 August. Yes. So lots was like 1, 5, 6, 8, 9. So it is dispatching on regular basis. So the dispatch of this supplier is on regular basis, but we have rejection over here. So you can see here. So what is the rejection for the so in this month, October month, there was lots of rejection from this supplier. So this analysis can be done when you are taking follow up with suppliers. You can just filter it out the component, and you can take follow up from the supplier. Like you have dispatched this material expired quantity on this month. After that, the supplier has not dispatched anything. So that can also help the buyer to take follow up. And having the database or the performance of supplier delivery performance of supplier on the fingertips. So yes, the rest of the things are the same. You have buyer, commodity, value, quantity, search boxes, and everything. So why I kept this slicer here? Because when you have to particularly analyze one single component, then you can click in the slicer and you can check. Also you can apply other filters to this materials, so that can be also done. Yes, the main report here is a movement report. If this report contains daily dump, all the movements of the factory dump. So in this report, this is the zero line. Above this line there are positive movements, below this line there are negative movements. When it comes to analyzing things for the stock difference, for wrong posting or something, you want to check the where the material has gone, and consumption, or you can say sales, you can say 543. So everything can be analyzed in the one report. So in this report there are basic filter of the duration of movements, then the basic filtering methodology, then quantity and the value as we require is on a day-to-day basis. So if I want to check what are the gate entries and I want to compare it with the GR. So what happened? You can see the 105 are these and 103 are these movements by the color coding. So if the 103 had a quantity of 140k and the 105 has done 26k, the rest of the posting has done on next day. So it is also giving you the basic understanding of what is a lag between 103 to 105, and if it is exceeding a lot, you can track here. If I want to check GR versus rejections, so in this month there was no rejection. So if I just go to the yes, so in May we had a rejection. In 161 movement we can see we had a rejection. Coming to point, we can analyze lots of movements, lots of more than one movement, more than 3 to 4 movement together for analysis purpose. This is a quantity wise movements. If you want to check the value wise, this is the graph for the value. So this is GRN and GR, and these are the consumption and sales, or you can say 701, 201, that can be here. Planning in this report, you are getting the number of FG you can produce from the available raw material by using. It is a repetitive, like you can I have made the complete solution for this report in the Excel file, but currently I'm just giving you the overview of what is this report. Actually I can produce 534 this FG number when I click it. Why? Because the threshold is the threshold for this manufacturing is the stock 2136. So as per BOM I can produce 534 of this FG, because this FG requires these raw materials. And also I can check the suppliers for this raw material, and I can filter it out and take follow up accordingly. So when the buyer want to check like where this material is going to be used, how much quantity and how much FG material I have in hand, so in that case the buyer can use this report. This is very basic report. I have Excel file, Excel project I have complete for the same report. I can share it in next post. The last thing is stock level analysis or the stock monitoring. So as I said, we have 3 levels: maximum level, refill level, and the safety stock. When your stock level is below the safety stock, then it is in risk. When your stock levels are in between the refill level and maximum level, then it is safe. But when you are component stock is in between safety stock to refill level, then it is in alarm condition. And when you have exceeded your maximum level, then it is also the maximum stock. The black line indicates the open purchase order for the component. Like if you have enough stock, why you have put the orders. So if after the getting stock, the purchase order get closed. So this is very basic an important analysis when it comes to your controlling things for the stock level, inventory controls. So I'm just giving example of one component, because I can filter out a lot other components also. On that basis I can get the everything. This is very important. You can have a done for the month, you have stock for the current stock in your hand. If demand is 947 and you have stock and the safety stock is that much, so how much order you have open, that can also be shown here. Like we have order of 912 open in system. We had open purchase order of 2,304, but after getting the stock we close the purchase order. Or you can say the after GRN also the purchase order get closed. But to be honest, this black line indicates the open purchase order, and the amber line indicates maximum stock, green line indicates your refill level, and red line indicates your safety stock. Then your inventory to keep stock is your safety stock at the end of the month. So the refill level is not your level which you should keep in the stock. This is only alarming level that your stock is going to be hit your safety stock. The stock level is going to hit the safety stock. So that is a triggering point for the buyers. Coming to the last report, this is the very important thing, as we have risk, stock out, and alarm, which we have seen in last SCM planning thing. So in this report you have number of components which was in risk for these days and the stock out for these days. So for 24th of July I have 201 components in risk and 335 which was stock out. Stock out means 0. In June there was very low risk and stock outs. In July we had lots of material comes in the risk and stock out, and in August it goes down. So this is also give you analysis what happened, what went wrong in this month, and which part was there. So all that kind of analysis can be done in this report. So coming to last report, this is our last report, and I'm just showing you the overall basic Power BI report. When it comes to the real life scenario, this can be very in-depth analysis. How much PO buyer create on daily basis, how much purchase order are open, so purchase order closing, triggering, alarming system can be done in Power BI. Then lots of things which you can imagine as a buyer you can implement in Power BI. So completing this, for you can say for completing this report, you just have to take a dump for the receipts, for the moments, stock, and PO. On these 4 dumps you are creating this report, on these 4 dumps. So daily buyer has to take a dump of receipts, open purchase order, stock, and the movements. So on these dumps you are creating this much of advanced level system for your tracking and monitoring. So this can improve your tracking and monitoring and data driven decision when it comes to organization. Also this report gives you the standardization, like if the one of my colleague is absent, what is the status of his material, what is the status of his components. So you can say which fire needs to be controlled, you can see in this report also. So that is the standardization of report. You can use this report for the analysis, for the standardization, for the if there is no one available, what is the status PO has given or not. So everything in is very in depth. Also I want to just show you, like these are the things you must have as a master. Like we should have the BOM bombs, we should have a location master. So the 001, 002, 005, 11, 12 location, and it's so this master contains the name of the location. Then we should have a master planning sheet. It means you have a component, its lead time and its demand shown in this sheet, and on that basis you are going to use for the forecasting and scheduling point of view. The material master itself is very this is very basic material master. I'm just showing you. Yes, so we have raw material description, supplier, demand 1, demand 2, demand 3, demand 4. So it is a demand for first month, second month, third month, fourth month, safety stock, refill level, maximum level. And you can add up to the material lead time. So number which the columns you are, if you are adding the columns with the data, that can be the logic for the analysis and the forecasting and your trigger system. If you're adding your lead time here, if you're adding your ABC XYZ analysis here, if you're adding what we can say lot size, if you're adding the parameters which are affecting your supply chain, capacity, material grade, so you can think of lots of things. So if you're adding this in this sheet, then you are adding a parameter for your database, for your Power BI to think in different way, and to have a different custom forecasting as per the buyer's requirement. So this is SOB master and vendor master. I'm just showing it to you. What happens? The buyer is taking dump, 4 dumps, open PO, receipts, movements, and stock. Daily it is replacing that dump in this system. And after that, we had manually refreshing of the data, and that data comes in the MS Access or SQL. After that, we are refreshing our Power BI, and we are ready to go with the report. That's all from my side, and hope I given my best for this report. And if anyone likes it, please give a thumbs up. If anyone wants in-depth analysis, in-depth report view, or the creation of report, flow chart of report, or Power BI file, please comment down below. If the comments are good enough, then I will share this to the buyers. Yeah. Yes, so that's all from my side. Thank you. Have a good day.